Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Portugal in the Dharma patch. We have some rebels, 50% in Gabu, 60% in Bambuk, and also in Cantor we got these guys. The army that's over here is not quite capable of suppressing everything, and so we have unrest in all three of these provinces. But once the cores are done, I should be able to raise autonomy or do something. And Sergipe has already fallen. Let's just leave this army here so that it can loot, and we'll pull off... Man, the attrition must have been brutal here recently. Let's see how else we could already have so few troops. Granted, the reinforcement rate's only 10% here, but damn. This guy back onto there. Growth of cities attract serfs. Lose base tax in Madeira, gain it in the capital, Lisboa. Nobles become upset, or have the nobles gain 10 loyalty. Stability cost modifier, reduced morale of armies. Yeah, no, I think we allow Madeira to get upset a little bit. Sorry, wait. Madeira is not even owned by the nobles. Why are they messing with my nobles out here? Yeah, it's fine. The nobles can be upset. I'm fine with that. Stop surfing, plebs. How close are you to getting a merchant from the trade company? And don't forget about the subs. Oh, right. I'm sorry about that. Let me real quick get you guys. J-Rad, thanks for the donations. Stony Mick, thanks for the cheer. Derp on this gifted a bunch of subs to Kuroshis, Ifchi, Huckapuck, Frogman, 3113, Casteps, Jut, Machiz, and Munch Cruncho. Thank you all for your subs. Sorry I missed you guys. I do mean to do that between episodes. I'll try to remember. Don't let me forget. If I forget, it's clearly your fault. Alright, we're going to get black flagged here if I piece him out right this second, so let's wait until the other leader's over there. Come back from Castile. We can piece this guy out. We can't conquer his land because it's inlands and we can't core it. But that's okay. Just take his money, and it is part of the Brazil node and whatever. Really, I think prestige is probably the best thing we can get out of this guy. And prestige for one province minor seems reasonable. Okay, cores are almost done. Colonist has almost arrived. Did he just migrate? Like, just like that? I feel like he just migrated. Ooh. Build Lisboa. Seems good. Marketplace. Pernambuco. Barracks. Barracks. Manpower, I think, might be more important than money right this second. So yes, barracks sounds good. We still have the development cost edict on here. I'm just still sticking military points into developing this land here. Preferably on the coastline for naval force limit, but... Is he colonizing? He must have had the event that tries to make him, like, force colonize. There's no way he can support it, though. Another 10 prestige for one province minor. Seems great. Let's get this guy here. Have him go explore again. The value cannon never got used. Remember CVM primitives and just declaring on every tribe you can find, killing their army and taking instead concede defeat for 10 prestige? Yeah, I mean, the amount of money you could get from natives used to be absolutely insane. Even now, just getting 10 prestige from a one province minor seems really a lot. So we do have some unrest here. I could pay to core it. Right now it's part of this state, so we'd pay for the full core. If I wanted to core it to get the colonial nation a little bit sooner, I could unstate, then start a territorial core. That's kind of weird. I think I'm just going to ignore it and I'm not even going to core it. I'm just going to wait until we have 5 provinces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. I'll just send the colonist to another province and then let him core it at some point in the future. It is overextension I'll be sitting on for a little while, but I want to do an administrative idea group next, so I think we just ignore it. These troops need to head over to here. Looks like we got some diplomatic reputation hit from having the overextension. Need to improve with Granada again. I don't like it when the building interface does this thing. Makes me feel like the game's about to crash. I guess we could send our missionary to theoretically get some papal influence, right? And we finally did get a cardinal in Porto, which is nuts. We still don't have a cardinal in Lisboa. At least papal influence growth is a little bit faster now. Each year we gain 2. So right now we have levy church tax. We could get blessed ruler. We could get forgive usury, send papal legate for that, or we could just start working up our mercantilism, or save up for the stability bonuses. Keeping prestige high really helps out a lot with a lot of different things. But I'm going to take the papal legate. That'll help keep the subjects loyal and also help us to secure an alliance with France. Looks like these guys are just on suppression duty then. Recruited minister has expired. Truce with Tunis is up. 25% cheaper yearly inflation advisor. Did we afford a level 3 guy? Let's see. He would be 9 ducats minus 25%. It's like 6.75 ducats. That's like 5 more ducats a month. I can't afford to do that. Recruiting an Inquisitor would be nice, though. Half price level 3 Inquisitor. Can't do it right now because of that stuff, but... Okay, back to France, back to Pope. Colony is already down here, so we can start getting claims. We can get a claim on Benin. If he allows me to get more claims, I'll do it, but if not, I think it is probably time to march over there. There's going to be a rebellion in Bambouk, and also, yes, we need that fort in Bambouk. I think now that the cores are done, I'm just going to raise autonomy. Not in the gold mine, though. Leave behind 4 infantry to go and suppress in Bambouk. I don't know. See, I'm having to deal with this. I might even just raise the autonomy in the gold mine, honestly. Like, I don't want to deal with rebels for a while. I want to be moving the army around. We have a very small force limit, and we need to use it for offense. Not enough manpower. Are there any penalties for destating an area? No. You can still state toggle. So like if I go over here, well, you lose your prosperity, I guess would be one of the penalties. And if there are full cores in the state, you do downgrade the full cores to territorial cores. But since these are all either non-cores or just territorial cores, all we really lose is prosperity. And that's it. I have room for an admiral. I do want to keep the trade efficiency high, though. Just recruit a minister to get that up. Trade conflict against Tunis. Fair enough. Here's that our king is kind-hearted. Monthly war exhaustion minus 0.05. That's a great trait. Someone wants to know how close we were in this area. We have 30.7% control. If we promote investments, that'll take us up a little bit, but not nearly enough to get us above 50% for the extra merchant. So we'll keep that off. Basically, that's why I'm going to war with Benin, is I need this province right here. 23.9% control here. And Calabar is actually already worth 3.6 just by having the colony started, even though it's only like really, really tiny. I believe that assigning a province to the trade company... Well, let me think about this. Is it better to assign it to a trade company while it's in progress, or should we wait until it's complete? It increases local trade power by 100%, which is what I care about. The province itself is giving us a tax income of 0.02. So I think yes. That makes the province actually worth 6% already. Cool. Which might make us even closer. 36% without the promote investments. So Benin has some allies, 3 of them. Dagbon, Kano, and Zazu. These are all people we're going to get transfer trade power from. So unrest here is at 16.4%. Expansion of the Fulani increased unrest. Intolerance. Non-accepted culture. We do need to full core it. I could give it to the clergy and then convert it to get rid of the intolerance. Intolerance does affect goods produced, so we need to convert the culture. Sorry, convert the religion. In the gold mine. That will also lower unrest. But if I give it to the clergy first, it's going to end up causing it to take even longer to get the autonomy down to 0. How is it possible that I have no missionaries to send? Oh, right. I have a missionary working over here, in theory. Wow, that actually costs a lot. A lot of development in this land already. Still, man, papal influence seems good. Actually, no. I'm just going to cancel the guy there, and we're going to convert it over here instead. And I'll have to turn that off at some point in the future. Yeah, let's just give it to the clergy. That does put them at 104.3% influence. I'm going to have to make a generous donation at some point in the near future. We can hold it for 20 months. And then I do want to revoke like that coastal province up there, so we get more naval force summit at some point. This should trigger the Bambuk Malian rebels to fire. See, it's not even suppressed. I want them to fire now, so we can take care of it and then go to war. Accept demands and go animist? That's just silly. Algoas is complete. Cool. We also have Bahia with the natural harbor down here. So, I think we're going to get our merchant in the Ivory Coast after conquering Benin's capital. Probably don't need to go for these two. I do want to check and see if Castile and the other guy are starting to colonize yet. Alright, Castile has unlocked exploration, but he's not doing anything yet, as has England. Scotland has gone economic. Norway has economic. I don't think any of these other countries can colonize. I think it's just Portugal, Castile, England. Aragon doesn't go colonial. Morocco can, but I don't think that they are going to. So, usually around the time that I see that Castile's about to pick up a colonist, I like to just take Arguin so that he can't get his stepping stone into Africa. France can colonize, but I don't think they don't go colonial ideas first. They always go economic or like a military idea or something like that. So if I don't do another colony in South America, then I have to sit on these cores for a while. So I'm gonna have to just colonize here now. But I do want to block Castile as much as possible. Although we do compete in the same trade nodes, so his colonies will end up making me money. No! Colonial enthusiasm's gone. Sad day. Tlemcen is planning to attack Morocco in a war of aggression. Alright, fair enough. New Splendor decision. Our capital is in what type of terrain? Grasslands? Very likely to fight in the grasslands if we have to fight Castile. There's like no grasslands anywhere else though, so that one's not great against anyone but Castile. Free war taxes is kind of nice. Claims board and claims is also quite nice. In theory, we could do transfer subject. I think we could steal Aragon. Could we steal Aragon from Castile? No, he's too big. We could steal Naples, though. But that puts us adjacent to the Pope, and that's no good. What would you guys take here? You need claims border and claims if you want that second gold mine in one war. Good point. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take it now. Good call. I mean, we have the province in the correct state, but if we want this without paying Diplo points, yes, we do need claims bordering claims. France is at -6 reasons for an alliance with us. Let's go ahead and get the claims built up on Mali now. He would accept a royal marriage, which would actually get us the alliance now, but if we do that, we go over the relationship limit because of the royal marriage with England, and it would cost stability to break it. I guess I'll just hold off on getting the alliance with France. It does cost some favors that way, but... Diplotech. Sounds great. Look at that. We did an entire diplomatic idea group, and we're still 1 year ahead of time. For like 3 months, but still. Managed to get caught up. Trade company, boom. Trade efficiency plus 10% or 98 ducats until 87. So for 10 years, 10% trade efficiency. 0.37 divided by 1.59 times 0.1 times 120 months. 93. I think we're gonna end up making more money in trade in the long run anyway. Let's just take the trade bonus. The thing is, I gave this to the clergy because I wanted the conversion bonus. But we don't get the conversion bonus unless the clergy are loyal. And they're not going to be loyal because I have to revoke the province from them soon. So that's kind of silly. Actually. Finally, they've revolted. Great. Let's go grab the better combat guy. And avoid the stab hit if we actually die. Now we can march over to Benin. Let's go back to this guy. And still hadn't have a single event about the 7 cities. Like it's just not a thing that's happening for us apparently. We have more land force limit, so let's build. I want cannons. I do. I want cannons more than I want whatever everything else is that I want to spend money on. There's so many things to spend money on, it feels like. Portuguese peasants are upset in Cape Verde. That's because of that assessment survey or whatever. If it gets too high, I'll just raise autonomy here. It's only going to last until October of 80 anyway. Beyond that, we've got the Fulani Separatists in Cantor. Seems fine. I would like to get the Cav back over here. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a short break here. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll be back next episode. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. I'll see you soon.